Hi, my name's Xavier, aka Xander Lang or Haku, for some people that know me by different names. Um, I decided to make a video about my life so far and like what's happened in my life and stuff. And where should I start? Easiest place to start is the beginning. Um, like I was adopted at the age of 3, um, from Albuquerque, New Mexico, which is like northern New Mexico. New Mexico, not Mexico. Sorry about the noise. My sisters are taking a bath. But I was adopted at the age of 3 with my 3 sisters, Kathy, Brittany, and Liz. Liz is the oldest. Brittany's the second oldest, and Kathy, of course, is the third oldest. Me, I was the baby of the group. I don't remember their ages exactly, but I was adopted by my mom and my adopted dad. It was a final adoption, so I wasn't allowed to talk to my natural mom. I didn't know my dad. And for a while, life was pretty good. Like, it went from living from house to house, foster parent to foster parent, ones that cared, one of them that didn't, some of them that didn't care. And I finally got adopted, as I said. First thing I remember saying was crawling into my adopted dad's lap, looking at at that time, people who were going to adopt me, and I said, "Are you guys gonna be my new mommy and daddy now?" And I think I have an old picture of me. Um, this is me, right here, at the age of like 6. No, I was like 4, 5. This is my adopted dad. His name is Stan. Um, and well, I everything was good for about a year. Then my parents decided to break up. Like, so they ended up getting a divorce because my adopted dad never really paid much attention to me, I guess. Like, I don't really remember spending time with him at all. Like, at all. He was always on his computer or watching TV or, I don't know, being a nerd, I guess. And, my mom ended up, I remember sneaking out of my mom grabbing me out because, like, before this happened, my parents used to fight almost every night. And I remember a lot of the time I was crying myself to sleep, holding, like, at that time was my first thing I got from my parents, which is like a little snuggle bear. It's like that big. Like that. And, I, yeah, I decided, that my mom decided to break up with him and get a divorce, and one night the fight got pretty bad, and my mom snuck me out of the house, probably around midnight, and at that time, sorry, that's my sisters arguing in the bathroom. I'll be right back. Just 1 sec. And I am back. Um, uh, where was I? Oh, I'm being snuck up. At that time, well, my mom's friend, like, she used to babysit him, like, when he was 8 and stuff, and pretty much on up. Um, I we stayed with them for a couple of days, and then him and his wife got into these really nasty fights. Like, his wife is kind of a bitch. Like, she'd slap him around and stuff. And so I guess it was a year or so after that. Oh, by the way, I was adopted in 2000. No, yes, 2000. I was born in 1997, so that makes me 15, 16. They ended up breaking up, and we moved into his house. And along the line, my mom and him like had these feelings for each other that they, because my mom didn't realize she had for him. And sh they ended up dating and getting married. And my dad just told my mom, he's like, he didn't really ask her to marry him. He's like, I'm going to marry you. And like my mom's like, okay, sure. And so we lived, like at that time we lived, let's see, so there was my adopted dad's house, a road, a neighborhood, and then a road. We were like you go down the road trying to take a right and go straight. Our house was pretty much there, so we weren't even like a block away from that guy. And he wouldn't really come over. He started like, I guess he always forgot my birthday. Actually, he forgot all of his kids' birthdays. He forgot when we were born, our favorite colors, our favorite numbers, who we liked, what we didn't like to eat, our favorite foods, you know, normal things that parents are supposed to know about their children, like simple things like, are you a lefty or are you a righty, for instance. He didn't really pay attention. This was my sister Liz, because she was the favorite of the family. Well, he favored her. My mom doesn't really favor any of us kids. Which I'm kind of thankful for, now that I think about it. Yeah, like, he was a big douche. Like, my mom always had to remind him. Yeah, this is the first part of my story. There's like, I don't know how many more parts I'm going to have, but I'm going to keep each video kind of short. So, this is Xander Lang signing out.